Hello, everybody, and welcome back to baseball here on youtube.com/SeanOsaurusRex. My name is Sean. Every day at 6 p.m. Pacific time, you can catch a fresh game of baseball. Either in, is that a speed run record of that? Either in MLB The Show 24, sometimes, like yesterday's off-day content, we look at a different game. What game was that? I don't know, because I haven't recorded it yet. But we're going to hopefully keep our bats hot in the city of San Diego. You can also watch this, by the way, on twitch.tv/SeanOsaurusRex. However you're watching, thanks so much for watching. And we're going to San Diego for our annual visit. Brian Wu is on the mound, 9-3 with a 1.97 ERA. Michael King is on the bump for the Padres, 9-3 with a 3.77 ERA. Let's just kind of jump in, get to it. We're coming off a huge victory over the Toronto Blue Jays. We're going to try and keep that rolling, but we rarely keep those numbers into the next game. I think it's 4 games at this point where we have 10 or more runs scored, and I don't think we scored more than 6, and that 6-run game the game where we scored 6 runs was very weird in Colorado. That whole series was weird. I keep talking about that, but we should be good. We're going to kind of just try and keep this lineup in a good flow. Polanco, we had maybe some of our roughest at-bats with him and Rayleigh yesterday, but we were able to balance it out. Rojas slides down. Urias. We have... Oh, it's a right-handed pitcher, so don't worry about that. Ryan Bliss is cold. I don't think you'd really want righty on righty anyway. The only guy that we would swap would be Haniger for the speed, but the arm reduction... Slightly better reaction, though. Reaction 78. Speed's kind of a problem. Gives us one more advantageous at-bat. I think we're all right. Polanco struggling against right-handed pitchers this year. We're all right. We'll skip that. Don't worry about it. We're not hitting super well with Polanco, but we'll figure it out. It's game number 92. As we get ready here, Seattle at San Diego. We're 76-16, which is awesome. Or it's game number 93.
From Petco Park in downtown San Diego, Interleague Baseball on MLB The Show.
We get that sweet shot of the Western Metal Supply Co. I do love that they built the ball that like kind of into the ballpark. Looks great.
In the lineup so far this year, Fernando Tatis
they like just jumped into the game, huh?
To see him in action, and it seems like he consistently finds a way to impact the game.
Yeah, Boog, it's offensively at the plate, defensively when he's on the bases, and this guy's just a heads-up player, but he's got so much talent, and he makes the most of that. I believe it starts with his preparation because you never see him give away.
Sinker at 98, slurve at 84, four-seam at 97, circle change at 90.
With those numbers, you expect to be in a ball game and have an opportunity
goes with the
to
slurve
win.
right off the bat.
That's all his teammates can
No
ask
problem.
for. So we'll see
Julio Rodriguez coming off a 3-home run day. And we're off to a good start here. It's a single. A little surprised he didn't flip those pitches.
Hits against a firm front side, and the hands
go with the, granted it's the primary pitch, but go with the sinker in and then throw the slurve out. That might have been kind of a good way to
and stepping in for the Mariners, J.P.
work with that. Oh, thankfully that was foul. Way too early.
And the 0-1. Puts it in the air out towards left center. Profar has a beat on it. He's got it. And there's one down.
Okay. Actually, I thought I saw that a bit better, but that's okay.
And now we check out the
here's a look at our lineup today. While I take a quick slurp of Baja Blast.
Well, he's in pretty good company right now on that AL leaderboard for home runs. Top 5 for the guy, and he's one of the better home run hitters in the league this year. You don't see him missing too many pitches, and when he gets the one that he wants, he doesn't miss it. It goes a long way.
He's been leading off with that slurve.
Jorge
That's a good
Polanco
take.
stands in here, takes ball 1 low. Out towards right center. That's well struck. Goodbye, home run.
Okay. All right. We're keeping the hot hit and roll in here. Absolutely crushed that ball.
He hasn't been getting a ton of results at the plate lately, so I'm sure that one felt especially good. With this pitcher's velocity, a changeup is really a break for a hitter. He got a BP fastball, didn't move a whole lot, and he absolutely tattooed it.
We've had a couple of pitchers that we've seen, their starters, that their
3-hit game in Sunday's series finale.
Their primary and secondary pitches are lower in the zone, and it's their third pitch that's the fastball, and then it's another something else that's kind of low in the zone. Makes it easier to figure out.
Right through there for a strike.
We'll have to make a bit of adjustment as we are going back up. We're kind of in a hot streak. We were struggling at the plate for a while, but we've been feeling pretty good lately.
One down, base is empty.
Ooh, that's a bad
breaking
swing.
ball is in for a strike, and quickly it is 0-2.
It's a good take outside.
2 runs across in the inning here in game 1 of 2 in the series. Next pitch is outside. And there's the ball. That one drilled left field, and it goes just foul.
These hitters like this that have so much power, look forward to seeing them hit the ball a long way. But if you're in the stands, or you're in a broadcast booth, or you're a writer,
hey, there we
keep
go.
your eye on the game. I don't think you really wanted to pitch to him right there anyhow.
One gone, runner at first. Here's the left fielder, Luke Raley. Good power, not great in the OBP department. Line drive.
Does that drop? Oh, it doesn't.
Makes the grab, and there's 2
Darn it.
Man, that's one of those at-bats where you have to remind
We were right
yourself
there.
it's about
Darn
the
it.
process. He did everything
Right to
there.
him.
Nothing to show for it, but in your mind, you have to convince yourself that it was a very good at-bat.
And now for Seattle, Ty France.
Oh, that's a bad swing on the sinker. I was looking for the slurve.
2 away. Campusano tries to block it, but it gets away. In there safely. And now a man into scoring position. Man on second, 2 down. In the air, center field.
Darn.
Azócar on his way over. Makes
Darn.
the catch.
That's
And
okay.
that'll do it.
Hey, loud start to the
2 come
game.
across to score in the inning,
Polanco,
courtesy
they
of
wanted me to
this
take him out of the
2-run
lineup.
homer.
He hasn't
It's
been
now
hitting
a
very well
2-0
against
ball
righties.
game.
He doesn't have the largest sample size, though we are kind of deep into the season. You kind of wonder, like, is there maybe a better guy that we're in a better flow with? But he rewards us with a home run. We go, hey, no, it's fine. And he goes, don't worry, I got you. Home run, no problem. Brian Wu, 18 games started, 93 record, 105 innings pitched,
So, you know, some guys shrink
120
a little bit on the
strikeouts,
road. They're
whip
so
under
used to
1.
just, having the comforts of being at home and having the fans behind them, but this guy seems to thrive.
The first of 2 games that we'll play here in San Diego.
Hostile environment. So when you have a player like this on your team that goes out there and competes, you definitely like your chances away from your home ballpark.
Xander Bogaerts leading things off.
Unfortunately, we have to play 4 against the Angels.
That's out to center field. Makes the
Hey,
grab
nice
on the run.
grab,
And there's 1
Rodriguez.
down. As we take a look at the Padres lineup, the sluggers in this lineup might not be too happy about the fact that the wind is blowing in today, Chris.
Yeah, and you hear pitchers talk about how good it feels when the wind is at their back, and for hitters, You almost feel like beyond just the pitcher coming at you, you've got this other force coming against you. So important to try to get on top of the ball in terms of hitting line drives, maybe really hard ground balls with a good exit velocity that'll get you a base hit, because it's very frustrating. You just hit one on the screws, think it's going to go out of the ballpark, and an outfielder is camped underneath it in front of the warning track.
Swing and a miss.
This guy's got such a good sinker. As a hitter, you've got to look up in the zone. If you look down, you're going to be chasing stuff in the dirt.
Okay, fouled that one off. No problem. No problem.
0-2 now. Got him looking for the K.
It's a bad time to take my hand off the right side of the controller.
2 outs, base is empty. Stepping in for San Diego, Manny Machado. Slider misses outside. Two down, nobody on.
That's not a good fastball. That is not what we were looking for. Big swing.
Rojas.
Come on.
On to first. Machado out of the play. Padres go down 1-2-3. So they make short work of them there. We'll move to the second now.
Hey, how's it going?
Go Park. It's the Mariners 2 and the Padres nothing.
What kind of stuff do you stream?
Second inning set to go. Here's the veteran outfielder, Mitch Haniger.
Okay, so he's been starting with a slurve.
The right-hander back to work. Not
He's still started with a slurve. Is that right-handed?
A righty that throws with power. He features a sinker, a slurve, a four-seamer.
That's fine.
And he works
Four-seam, we're not really looking.
Plate umpire, Earl Hendricks.
Yeah, with Hendricks, Boo, kind of interesting. He's a good, consistent umpire, but you do hear that he kind of favors one side of the plate more than the other. So it's really hard to know for sure.
He got me with
I
the
think
sinker.
that usually it has to
Absolutely
do
got me
something
with the
sets up
sinker.
prior to each pitch.
And the righty deals.
Oh,
Swing and a miss, struck him out. Had him
he
way
flipped the
out front of the
slurve. Dang it.
Here's Josh
And then way too
Rojas.
early. Started with a slurve, went four-seam sinker, and then pulled it way back.
Out to short.
Oh, boy.
Kim
Slow down.
sends it to first. 2 up, 2 down in the top of the second. Here's Luis Urias. Down the line.
That's not what we want. Get out. Ooh,
Tatis
boy.
pulls it down
A blink and you'll
underneath
miss
the
it top of the
catch.
second.
And
That
is
sucks. Ooh. It's okay. We hit the home run, and then it was like, hey, feel free to...
They head to the bottom of the
what was it over that
second.
sentence?
Now it's for Tatis Jr.
Was like, hey,
He leads the way with the best batting average on the team.
we got that home run and bumped us up. We haven't made the
That one
adjustment
goes
just yet.
inside.
We have an opportunity, though.
This is
No
a guy
problem.
that grew up in big league clubhouses, and it's something that you see throughout the game. Sons whose fathers also played the majors. And another
Oh,
ball.
that's a
Yeah,
strike.
and beyond that, all
That's
the
a
other
strike.
men in those clubhouses that sort of take you under their wing as a son or a nephew and show you some of the tricks of the trade. It's just invaluable, that type of experience.
Here comes a pitch. Tapped at the plate, but it's a foul ball. Tatis waits. Got him looking. That's a strikeout.
Not a good. That is not where I wanted that pitch. Absolutely not where I wanted that pitch.
Here's the catcher to hit, Luis Campusano, 9th in the NL in hitting, entering play. Gets the slider in there for a strike. for a strike at the bottom of the zone.
Love how vocal the umpire is today. No doubt in the hitter's mind, catcher's mind, and even the pitcher's mind as to the conviction in the call.
And 1-2.
It was out of the
It's a
zone.
good take.
Kind of threw that a little bit lower. Should have just hit LB.
Out towards right center field. Haniger sizing it up.
Okay.
Hauls it in, and there's two
Okay,
away.
there's a
I'm
nice
looking at his
out.
body language, and he just doesn't seem like things are in sync, and the ball's just not coming off his bat the way it did earlier in the regular season.
2 outs, base is empty. Now here's Jake Cronenworth. And that one clips the corner. The Padres trailing by 2, bottom half of inning number 2. Next offering is in for a strike.
Foul ball.
In the
There
air,
we go.
foul off first, drifts towards it, and puts the squeeze on that one. And that's the inning.
There we go.
Padres down in order. They trail it here 2-0.
Every time I see that logo, the frying, the swinging fryer or whatever it is, I always think it's a Buffalo Wild Wings logo. I don't know why. Probably just because it's like a color, and I just go, you know what, yellow I associate with Buffalo Wild Wings. I'm gonna hop up, we'll take a quick break, and we'll be back with more baseball in just a moment. Okay, we are back, ready to roll.
Diego, new inning getting started. Here's the Mariners
Ouch.
leadoff man, Julio Rodriguez.
I didn't realize the swiveled like that. Oh, God. I sat down and conked the back of my foot. Oh, we're injured. We're out 3 to 6 weeks.
King back to work.
Light bruised ego.
And a pitch. Now that's smacked to right center. Lays out and makes the play.
It's a nice play by Tatis.
So a great diving catch, and that was only possible because of the route he took to get there, right, Chris?
Yeah, StatCast shows us just how efficient that route to the ball was. In fact, that's about as good as it gets. Pretty much a direct
count on
line
that
to it.
swerve.
And perhaps he was a wide receiver in a different life. I don't know, but man, great job to hold on all the way through the dive as well. No fumble caused by the ground.
Thank God baseball's got in that conversation of what constitutes as a catch.
One down, base is empty.
Ooh,
Swing and a
way
pop
late
up.
on that.
Foul territory
If you're
for
watching
the
this on
catcher.
YouTube and you're curious about our
Makes
follow
the
for follow
catch
person,
up against
well,
the
their
wall
account
in
is still
foul
followed.
territory.
The view count, the viewer number hasn't gone up,
Two
and they
outs,
never
base is
replied to what
empty.
they actually
Batter
streamed.
now,
So
Jorge
that's
Polanco.
exciting.
He's already homered here in this one.
It's a little tough at times being a being a small streamer. Ooh,
Swing and a
Polanco,
miss,
I'm
and he
sorry.
was fooled.
Good
I'm
right
sorry.
there. Tied him up on the hands. If I'm out there on the bump, I'm going right back in there.
2 outs. Foul ball.
Late, I'm guessing. Yeah, so we were way too early on the slurve, late on the sinker. Okay. I'll take that foul off right there. Still late, but that's fine. Can handle that.
The 0-2. And downstairs.
1-2.
The pitch.
Oh,
Swing.
the slurve on the
That's a
inside.
strikeout. Mariners are down.
It dove a little more inside than I thought it was going to. God dang it. So we get a hit taken away, a bad
Set
pop
to the bottom
out,
of
and
the
not a
third.
great
So digging in now for
strikeout.
San Diego, Jurickson Profar. Up the middle. Crawford. The throw to first. One gone, bottom of the third inning.
The Leaf Jerks and Profars haven't had a hell of a season in real life.
Next for the Padres,
Jose
Azocar. Just missed.
Oh.
One out, base is empty. Got it started
God,
a
neither of
little
those
too
pitches were
early.
great.
Strike
Thankfully, you
one.
swung on the second one.
Fastball for a strike. And the slider just misses.
Really good slider. He's up there just hoping that it ends up off the plate away.
That's foul off to the right side. Keeps the AB going.
Go with a little cutter. Try and maybe get a cutter on the outside.
And the pitch.
Mm.
And they'll do it again.
Kind of worked, but also kind of didn't. We've seen a couple sliders on the outside. Maybe we could get him, try to rush a fastball.
Line drive. Makes the grab.
Hey, nice job.
That swing right
It's a nice
there,
catch,
he's seen
Rojas.
the ball pretty well. I know it didn't produce a hit, but he made solid contact, and that's all you're looking to do anytime you're at the plate.
Now it's the rookie DH, Corey Howell.
Definitely scuffling at the dish lately. Only 2 hits over the last 5 games.
And a foul ball. Righty delivers. They tried to get him in chase of the slider down and away.
Slider's looking good. We're just not able to
And it's strike 2.
get it away from the batter.
2 down, nobody on. Ground ball up the middle. Crawford on the run.
Nice flip.
They get the
Nice
out,
flip.
And that'll do it. Nothing doing there for the Friars. They're still down.
The
It's 2-0.
Friars.
And we're back. And now the catcher comes up to hit. Cal Raleigh. The pitch. That's off
Good
the mark.
take.
And that's ball 1.
Trout extends hit streak to 24. If he gets that streak to 25.
Yes, Tony Gwynn. They had a college baseball tournament here in March 2004, and Tony managed San Diego
Unfortunately, the
State
wind's
to
going to
a
hold
win.
that one. Darn.
Profar settles under it. Makes the grab.
Always love visiting Petco Park. Gorgeous place to catch a game. And when they built it, they did such a great job of making that old Western Metal Supply Company building a piece of the stadium. It's really done wonderful things for downtown San Diego.
Raley in the box with 1 away as he takes ball 1. Base is empty, 1 away. Top half of inning number 4. He swings and drives one out to deep left field. Way back there. And it's off the wall. And he's got a double.
Okay, there we go.
Well,
There
that'll
we go.
make you feel good as a hitter right there. Loud contact leads to the double.
I feel like we're seeing it a little. We're seeing it pretty okay out of his hand.
And up next for Seattle, Ty France. 0 for 1 with a fly out to center. That
Okay, there we go.
misses. And that
There's the
is
slurve. Makes me kind of think that a sinker is coming in.
a swing and a miss
Absolutely
as he
fooled me.
chases way out of the zone. And that one is in the dirt. Now 2 balls and a strike. Man at second. And now it's even up.
Damn.
And that just misses.
Ooh, boy.
Really good take, especially with 2 strikes.
Come on, make it easy. Okay, foul it off. I'll take that. Made it easy. Went with the contact swing there. Got me with a sinker up in the zone. There's no way that is where he wanted that pitch.
Mitch Haniger, 0 for 1. He struck out swinging last time. And there's a foul ball.
Slow down. We might be able to pull that down the third base line. Darn it.
The 0-1.
No, that missed. That's the ball.
Runner at second, 2 down. Here in game 1 of 2 in the series.
No. No.
Tries to hold up.
Did
appeal
not
to
go.
First, and Woody Keller right on it. Says he held up. The pitch. And a swing and a miss.
That is just, that slurve is giving me a lot of trouble.
With 2 outs, still lock in with a quality at bat. Drive in that run. You may not have another runner in scoring position the rest of this ball game.
Bounced up the middle. Kim gets it to first, and they take care of Haniger for the out.
Darn.
And the inning is over.
Darn.
One left for Seattle, but they hold the
Solid
2-0
piece of
lead.
hitting out to left field, and we're not able to bring him in. Flub.
And welcome back to the ballpark. And the batter now, Xander Bogaerts. And the right-hander back to work. Bogaerts, who wears that number 2 on his back for his idol, Derek Jeter.
You know, these Padres just lacking discipline at the plate in this ballgame. So many of their outs have come from weak contact on pitches and chasing outside of the strike zone. You can't do much of anything with those locations, and that's been true again today.
On the inside corner
Really
for a
needed that
strike.
call to go my way, or we were in some trouble.
You feel no need to challenge inside the zone. You just keep working the corners and expanding that strike zone and beyond, and they just keep eating right out of your hand.
Got him looking,
Not a good
and he
cutter,
didn't
but
like
we're
the
able to
call.
fool him.
Really love the pitch sequence.
Just
right
enough
there. I'm telling you
movement
what,
there.
Pitcher and catcher on the same page right now.
And now the shortstop, Ha-Sung Kim, struck out looking at his first at bat. Swing and a miss. Going 1.
0 balls, 1 strike.
We try a little cutter.
1 down, base is empty. Goes down looking for the strikeout. Not sure about that call. Pitcher might
That
have
was
gotten
a
strike 3.
brutal strike.
Very frustrating for this guy. He knows the strike zone extremely well.
I mean, there is a legitimate gap.
Take that punch out, but
Man.
really stick with his plan and have more success than anything else.
Here's Manny Machado. That one ripped, but foul. The Padres yet to pick up a hit here. Ripped on the ground to second. Rojas throws on to first.
Okay, so we got up to a good start with a home run. That bought the difficulty up, and we've struggled ever since. We've put some good swings on the ball here or there. We had the hit from Rodriguez was robbed. It was pretty decent contact with Raleigh. That we just weren't able to steer away from a fielder.
Josh Rojas.
We're slipping a little bit against the
And he
slurve. And there it is again. We're too early on it. It has more movement than
It's been a different story the rest of the way.
than I'm
Really
recognizing.
settled into this outing nicely.
And
Okay, there we go. That's a good take. First slurve is at least okay. It's like relatively close to the zone.
breaking ball in there for a strike.
Well, he went inside a couple of times, and now outside. Hitter's not exactly sure where to look for this next pitch.
That misses the zone. 2-2.
Thankfully, I didn't hit the button that hard.
Wouldn't chase that time.
Full count.
Got me.
Goes down
Fucking
looking.
trophy.
Now just ripped a page out of the Greg Maddux playbook. Throw that pitch at the hip and just watch it jump back over the inside part of the plate. Tell you what, you are baffled expecting that to almost hit you and then end up as a called strike.
Urias.
God
Now
damn
the
it, went with
box comes up empty.
Sinker.
with
He's
a
really
square
only
hit.
throwing 2 pitches here. We're just not on it as well as I thought.
Just missed. And another ball. Base is empty, 1 away, and we're at the top of the 5th. Swing and a ball hammered left field. And it's a one-hopper off the wall. Should be extra bases.
I think that's also part of it too. Is he hasn't really been making mistakes. He's really dialed in the sinker, played it nicely off the slurve, and the locations have been good on them. Well out of the zone, and I'm swinging at him. He hung the one that was just right on the edge. I thought it was going to stay outside and just kind of came back in. We haven't seen those missed locations.
Julio Rodriguez singled and scored back in the first. He's 1 for 2. And that's
a good take.
outside. And that's ball 1.
Hitter's got some good opposite field power. What I like about something being hit to the right side into the outfield is that the base runner at second has a very good read and can determine whether or not he can score on that base hit.
Activity in the bullpen for San Diego. Steven Colin preparing to come on if needed. Vasquez getting loose as well. That misses the zone, and it's 2-1. That one is upstairs.
Good purpose pitch right there. Trying to tease him, get him to raise his sights, pop something up, and make it an easy out.
I wanted to hit that. I wanted to swing.
You want to be really aggressive on the fastball.
Okay, hey,
Foul
nice way to
off
foul it
again.
off.
And it
Way to foul it
remains
off,
3-2.
Julio.
Runner at second here, 1 gone. Foul ball. And it remains a full count.
Clearly hoping he could get a swing and miss on that, but doesn't fool the hitter with that breaking ball. Nice job, just couldn't keep it fair.
Outside,
Okay, hey,
and
take a
that is
walk,
ball
Julio.
4.
I'll
That's
take
a
it.
great at-bat. He
That's
saw
a little bit of a
pitches
bummer.
and earned a
We
walk.
could be on that. It's another home run for Julio, but good result after a bit of a bummer swing.
So first and second with 1 man gone. J.P. Crawford gets a chance to hit. There's a swing and a drive. Goodbye, home run.
Julio or J.P. Crawford. My brain broke.
It's 5-zip. He only needed 1
J.P. Crawford rewarding the good Julio walk. Let's go. I was wondering why he stayed at second, and I was about to send him home, but then that ball got out of here. 5-0 Mariners were able to
pitch recognition early. He saw exactly
get it going here.
The challenge, not get over anxious and come
That's
out of
a
your swing.
big
He
home
stayed on
run.
it and got
Just
off.
missed the
Manager
2-run
out of the
blast.
dugout now.
Thankful that
And
we're
it
able to
looks
get
like
that
we'll
for
see
a
change
walk,
on the
and then
mound.
bam,
Michael King
next
will
at bat,
depart, and we'll be back
home
with our
run.
first arm out of
That's
the pen
the
after a
ideal
quick break.
situation. Hell, even if that just scores run and put 1, even if that just scores 1 run, it's a double
So the
with
Padres
Julio.
with a new arm in the mound.
You know,
Steven
that's what we're
Colin.
looking for. Just
And he's had
a little more
really hard time
consistency.
throwing strikes so far this season. His walk rate is up there among the worst in the league for relievers.
So 1 out, nobody on. In now is the Mariners DH, Jorge Polanco. in for a strike.
Two seam at 90. So what do we have? Four seam at 98, change up at 85, a cutter at 92, and a two seam at 93.
And he works in a two-seamer.
That was a cutter. Okay.
One down, base is empty. Not
One ball,
even
two
close
strikes.
there. And the count
Good
is
take.
1-2.
Probably need to be much more passive on 0-2 count.
Wouldn't
That's the
chase
ball.
that time. Next
Got a
pitch
full count.
just misses. And it's a full count.
Caught a break right there. Pretty good pitch on the outside corner.
On the ground.
Oh,
Bogarts
darn.
fields it cleanly.
Able to get there.
And Polanco
It's a good
is
play
out.
from the second. We get a bit of a break there, but
2 outs, base is empty.
That's a good adjustment,
Up
too.
Next for the Mariners. That
One ball,
one not
one strike.
close. 1-0.
oh,
The middle. Bogarts
That is
handles
just
the
a-
chance. Tosses to first.
hey, it's a good
Out number
pitching
3.
change.
But the biggest
We were
swing of
kinda
the
locked
inning
in
comes
there
right
with them,
here,
and
a
then
3-run homer. And the
couple
lead
quick
is now
outs.
5-0. You're watching Mariners baseball.
We're doing a
on
good
the
job,
show,
though.
Northwest.
I think we have maybe a runner left on because Julio had a walk.
Back here at Petco
That
Park,
obviously isn't a
bottom of
hit,
the inning,
but still
and the
counts as
batter
a
will
run.
be
Duh.
Fernando Tatis Jr. That
Junior.
one finds the zone.
We've
0-1.
had a couple we had Julio's with the opening hit of the game, and then we were able to get
right through there for a strike.
Polanco hit the 2-run homer in the first.
Here's the 0-2. Spoils
Another
the
couple
two-strike
of,
pitch, and he'll see another.
There was another hit, and then we were able to drive that
0-2.
run in. So we're not leaving a lot of runners on, which is good. That's the point of
Rip to third.
that sentence.
Fires across the diamond, and that's the first out in the bottom of the fifth.
Now batting.
Nice play at third by Urias.
Campusano.
And here's the catcher, Luis Campusano. Flied to right his first time.
Ooh boy.
That one's in there, 0-1.
Ooh boy.
The M's leading by
Oh,
5.
okay. Well,
Last
this-
half of inning number
Well,
5.
at least made it a game, I suppose.
Next offering is in for a
That's
strike.
going to be a very
This
good
guy's
pitch.
so comfortable hitting with 2 strikes. Even a good pitch early in the at-bat. If he's not ready to pull the trigger, he's not worried if he gets to an 0-2 count.
Oof,
In
I
the
don't know.
dirt,
I was
down 1
just
and
thinking
2.
too much about his stance.
That one missed.
2-2.
Come on, Brian.
2-2 now. Just
Oh,
misses
No
with that one.
fucking
He's really
way.
tightening up his hitting zone with 2 strikes here. I love it.
Ripped to short. In plenty of time to first.
Kind of a tight play,
On
but
to the
still
fifth inning, moving along,
an
2
out.
quick outs.
The first baseman, Jake Cronenworth.
And here's the first baseman, Jake Cronenworth. He's 0 for 1. That's in there. Strike 2.
Looking sharp, just a strike
0-2.
away from 5 shutout innings.
Oof, too slow.
Pitch
That's the
misses,
ball.
and a count 1-2.
Tough to take a 2-strike changeup that just missed. They get frozen.
Battling here as he
Pulled that to
fouls
the
it
right
away.
just a little bit. They can
The
feel
line
that
kick
circle
pitch.
change be slow.
Fouls it off, still 1-2. 2 outs, base is empty.
Come on.
The pitch. Swing, and this one's bounced to the ground. Now the throw to first on the run. On target. He got it. Nice play.
Did not think he was
Three
going to
up,
get
three
there.
down for San Diego.
Incredible
Still
play
looking at
there
that 5-0
to
deficit.
keep those goose eggs alive. We're through 5. This is one of the new exterior shots that they have in the game. I remember them talking about it.
And we're back. Top of the 6th inning. Now the left fielder, Luke Raley.
We're not really going to recognize that because it's going to be a couple of games that we play here a year.
Yeah, big swing and a miss.
I think he was sitting off speed there.
Did kind of forget who was pitching there.
1-1.
Left-hand batter waits. And
That's
another
the
ball.
Well, these Mariners doing a great job, Boog, of just waiting for the right pitch to come their way, and I'm seeing very patient at-bats out of them. The numbers say their chase rate, or swings at pitches outside the zone, is under 25%, and I think that's a big reason why they're scoring runs.
Counts full.
No, Sean.
Out swinging. Chase the fastball.
Ran out of patience there.
3. And stepping in for the Mariners, Ty France. Slice down the right side.
By not chasing out of the zone, they're getting good pitches to hit. When you can do that, you have a much better chance to square up the baseball and do damage like they have so far.
Handled by Machado. Next pitch is outside.
1-2.
That's to third. Machado. Jump throw. Two
That was
quick outs
unnecessary.
over the top of the 6th.
Now batting, right fielder, Mitch Haniger.
2 outs, base is empty. Next to hit, Mitch Haniger. He swings and misses at the
Sean.
first pitch. 0-1. 2 down, nobody on. And we're in the top half of the 6th. And that's
Ball.
outside. And it's 1-1.
1 ball, 1 strike.
Swing and a miss. Nice changeup.
1-2 is the count.
Yeah, the
Ball.
1-2 misses to even the count. And a swing and a miss. Down on strikes.
I don't know. I don't know. I have completely lost the flow.
3 up, 3 down that time.
We are
7, 8, 9,
that
2 up in
changeup
the
is
home half of the
devastating. The
It's
fastballs
the
are
Ends
like
5 and the
real
Padres
quick.
nothing.
Man. It's okay. We got a lead here, so we can
Back
work with
here in
that.
San Diego, well, we go bottom 6, and now Jurickson Profar.
Jurickson Profar.
Here's the strike.
You know, these Padres just aren't putting together very many good at-bats in this one. We're in the back half of the game, and they're still searching for a base runner. He's been great out there on the mound, no doubt, but it's also been a disappointing performance at the plate to this point.
And here it comes. Bounce to the right side. On to France. Profar is out.
Well, a well-thrown slider like that one can be tough to get in the air.
We'll go Sacedo and Swanson here. I don't know. Is there a lineup? Very righty heavy. Okay, so we probably don't actually have to worry about the lefty. In fact, we'll go ahead and sit him down, and we will warm up Santos.
Good downward break on that one. And as we get deeper, it's not going to get any easier. These at-bats are going to feel more and more desperate with every out the rest of the way.
Next offering is in for a strike. There.
1-2.
Cutter inside. That was way too far off the
Down
plate.
base is empty. Foul ball left side.
Damn.
He'll see another. And a pitch. Stays alive. The 1-2. Fouls
Come
it back with 2
on.
strikes. The Padres hitless so far in the game. Hit on a line, and that's a base hit. And that ends the perfect game bid. So they get a man aboard
Fuck,
with a one-out
dude.
single. Corey Howell, the next up for the Padres. Now he
We got the
catches
bullpen
corner
going,
for a
so
strike.
we're okay.
This is one of those situations.
The
the
pitcher wasn't gonna
infielders
get there
have to pre-plan
anyway, so it
and
doesn't
understand
matter.
that the ball's going to be hit extremely hard right at them if they're going to have a chance to go for a double play. And it really looks like these hitters have been in between with their timing today. Good fastball, excellent slider, but they've not been able to commit to one velocity and stay there.
Foul
It's a
ball.
real
It
bad
stays
cutter. That
nothing
cutter
in
was
two.
too cute. Gotten away
Right-hander
with it.
kick
But
steals. Fights it off. You'll see another. At the belt and fires. On the ground right side. 4, 6,
That's it.
3.
he was safe.
He
God
beats it. Good
damn it,
hustle.
that was a
And the
slow
inning
turn.
continues.
fuck.
Sander to the plate now. He played in the Seoul Series to open the 2024 season.
Such a cool experience for both teams, Boog. For Bogarts, it was the 5th country he's played in since joining Major League Baseball. He had the chance to play in the London Series with the Red Sox in 2019 and in the Mexico City Series with the Padres in 2023.
In the air, left field. On the move. He makes the
Goodness
grab.
gracious.
That is the
Such
inning.
a slow
One left for
turn to
San
start that
Diego.
double play.
It's 5-0.
Just kind of like a little bit more, a little quicker. Especially with that
We go
speed
to
coming up
top
the
of
first base
7th,
line.
and
God
now
damn
for
it.
Seattle, Josh Rojas. The wind and the pitch. Swing and a miss. Strike 1. Double-barreled action in the bullpen. Wandy Peralta, the lefty, looks to be getting himself ready. Wilson, the right-hander, also getting
It's a good
close.
take there on the
That
changeup.
missed by a lot. And a count even.
The only
1-1.
pitch we're kind of good timing-wise on is the cutter, and it's almost exactly in between the two. 92 on the high side. The changeup's at 85, 96. So you're seeing right about 90 on that cutter. You're seeing 80, what was that, 82, and then you're seeing 96.
And a pitch.
Makes sense.
In there at the
fine.
knees.
That's fine.
And that is strike 2. Ground ball to the right side. And he grabs it in foul ground. Popped up
That
foul
fastball
territory
was-
behind
that
the
was
plate.
not in the zone.
Campusano drifts towards it and a foul ball.
Oof, wicked spin on that.
Righty to the plate.
That's a ball.
Well, this is a guy that can be frustrating for pitchers because he fouls off so many pitches and grinds out the at-bat. I'm sure there's some times where a pitcher would rather just give up a first pitch single than have to waste 6 or 7 pitches on one hitter. He needed that one. It's been a tough stretch at the plate lately. Other than ripping one into the gap or blasting one over the wall, there aren't a whole lot of hits that are more satisfying than a nice line drive into center field. So that definitely felt good.
And a first offering is fouled off.
Oh, darn it.
Rojas gets his lead at first. Nobody out.
It's not a ton of speed, so it's probably a double in first to third.
And
That's a
foul
bad
ball.
swing. Just a-
Right-handed reliever. Not
One ball,
close
2
with
strikes.
that one. 1-2 the count. Wouldn't chase that time. Swing and a base hit.
Okay, I'll take that.
Throw back in quickly.
Bit of a
First
bummer.
and
Just
second
because
down
we
with
were
nobody
able
out.
to get on that first pitch, that cutter,
And now
just a
it's
little
Julio
early.
Rodriguez. 1 for 2. Double play ball to second. Over to Kim. Relay to first. Double play.
I was looking for the cutter. The fastball was a little bit low.
J.P. Crawford up next for the Mariners. He's already homered in this game. fastball to start him off. That's strike 1.
0-1.
2 outs and a runner at third. Here in the top half of inning number 7. The shortstop takes the ball.
Settle down. Settle down.
Two outs. Base
Okay,
hit and
that'll
the
score a
in to
run.
score.
Crawford huge in this one. 4 ribbies,
Well
couple
done,
of hits.
drives
That's
in
good
the
stuff.
run. You'll often hear the phrase short to it, long through it, and that's a great example of it right there. Got the barrel
And our
in the
first
hitting
small
zone
ball
early,
run of the game.
squared it up with the
Got a little
well-timed
2-out damage as
swing,
well, I
and came away
believe.
with a beautiful line drive into center field.
Now it's the Mariners DH. Jorge
Blanco.
Polanco. 1 for 3. Swing and a high fly ball down the left field line, but hooking foul.
Darn. Late. Have a center cut.
Right through there for a strike. The pitch. Hot shot to first base, and he snags it to end the inning.
We refer to
No
third base
fucking
as the
way.
hot corner,
All right,
but
whatever.
That one was a hot one on the other
What?
side of the diamond. Nice job, quickly leaving the ground, makes the catch, and that ends the inning.
He moved before Crawford even had a shot at it. Damn. Okay, so we're heading bottom 7 here.
Bottom of the 7th, leading off.
He has no energy left. That's fine. It is a section of righties, so we're okay. We can bring in Eric Swanson, whose pitch mix I don't love.
So out of the bullpen
But that's
for
okay.
the Mariners, Eric Swanson.
We can work with it. We will throw a lefty up at the moment because there are a couple of...
He should be fairly free and easy out there. Still have to keep yourself sharp and attack the strike zone.
There is a chunk of lefties coming up. Oh, there's not. It's one lefty and a switch. Never mind. Never mind.
The pitch. And that's in for a strike. The next pitch misses, and it's a ball and a strike. And the right-hander deals. Swings here and blasts one left field. That's got a chance. Makes the catch up against the wall.
Hell yeah.
Trying to take on the wind.
Hell yeah.
Just a little too much traffic up in the air. Mother Nature won that one. It's hard to say, but I think that might be gone otherwise.
And first offering is fouled off.
7 miles an hour inside. Yeah.
The pitch. Fouled off.
I am curious if it had the launch angle for it. Look at me. Sound like a baseball guy. It had the launch angle.
They tried to get him to chase on a slider down and away. The Padres with a lot of ground to make up. Here at the bottom of the 7th.
Woohoo! Steer,
Fastball
hack
to
3.
letters, frozen
Take a
for
seat,
strike
buddy.
3.
Frustrating end to the at-bat for the hitter, and I'm sure that's going to sit on him for a little while. You want to be ready to hit the fastball. Sometimes you can overthink things, and I think that was the case right there.
Tatis in the box again. Takes the strike. That one finds the
Too
zone.
slow. What are we
With 2
doing?
down. Runs it up to 96 to record the punch out. Nothing doing there for the Friars. They still find themselves down.
It's already our
6-6.
best performance after a 10-plus run. Or 10 run plus? 10 plus? 10 run. 10 run plus? I'm not sure exactly which one of those sounds correct or incorrect or better or what, but
And welcome back to the ballpark.
6
Ready to
through
begin the
7's
eighth. So now
pretty
it's the
good. It's been a
Mariner
little
cleanup
rocky,
hitter,
but
Cal Raleigh.
hasn't been
Here comes a pitch.
awful.
Hit in the air, center field.
It's not aggressive. Fudge.
Makes the catch. One down.
Woo, he was all over that first pitch fastball, just barely missed it. Man, this guy was ready to hit.
God, that was a walk. I
And
threw
up
away a
next for
walk with that
Seattle,
awful
Luke
swing.
Raley. Ball one, no strikes. Outside corner, there's a strike. Base is empty, one away, and we're in the top of the 8th.
He didn't go.
Raley checks his swing.
Didn't go.
Appeal down to third. No swing. He held up. Clyde Washington with the call there. And another
that's
ball.
down.
No,
Right side, hard
on the
hit.
cutter we were
And he
early,
takes
drove
it
it into the
himself for the
ground.
out.
The first baseman, number 23, Ty France.
Ty France up next for the Mariners. 0 for 3. A fly out, a ground out, and a strikeout. First
Ball
offering,
outside.
and it just misses. And there's a strike. 2 down, nobody on. Here in game 1 of 2 in the series. Now this is in the air down the line.
Darn.
Coming on Profar. He's there. He's got it.
That's all right. Not much more to go here.
Back here at Petco Park. And the batter now, Luis Campusano.
That's a
And
bad
first
slider.
offering is fouled off.
We gotta figure out our pitching situation here. So it's one righty, and then a lefty, and a switch. That was not the button I meant to hit. Profars were not. Okay. Can really just not worry about.
Watson goes
I think
6
maybe we
feet,
try to get
3
him through
inches,
2.
30 years old now, and he was drafted
That's
in
a
the 8th
way
round
better
back
slider.
in 2014.
There we go.
France takes it himself. 1 up, 1
The
down.
first baseman, number 9, Jake.
And now the first baseman, Jake Cronenworth. Hit hard on the ground to short.
Brutal.
Crawford throws to first in time.
Brutal.
And a couple of quick outs.
Right on top of it. Cronenworth took one away and then got one absolutely robbed from him.
Swing and a miss. It's 0-1.
Sometimes a hitter
Zero balls,
will
one
go up
strike.
there and guess, and it's not just pulling something out of the sky, but expecting because of tendencies a certain pitch in a certain location. He just guessed wrong.
That's a real bad slider. Real bad.
The Mariners up big in this one. Here, the bottom half of the 8th inning.
high.
That one just misses. And a foul ball, he stays alive. Two down, nobody on. Just
that
off
missed.
the
That's the
inside corner. The count now 2-2.
Come on.
5 foul balls in this at bat so far, and these two are going head to head.
There we go. There was no reason to throw that slider up in that zone. Unless we're just trying to get a swing and miss with a 6-0 lead.
Still up against a
Yeesh.
6-0 deficit.
Look at the Western Supply Co. building. All the people in attendance. As the night
New
sets,
pitcher on now, Steven
sets
Wilson.
in here.
Well, they need someone to stop the bleed and keep the score right where it is.
Top 9.
Seems like a tough task today. With
Sweeping
the way
curve at
this lineup is swinging.
83 and a 4-seam at 97. A circle change at 87. A cutter at
And a
91.
pitch. Fought off foul. And now the count is even. Swing and a miss, and that's
Way
strike
late.
2.
It might be
1 and
time
2.
to choke up a little bit, get that front foot down early, maybe even just spread out. He's really late
Yeah,
right
there's
there.
that sweeping
Hacks
curve.
and misses. It's a strike.
It's a guy that we do not want to see when we are
Stepping in for
losing.
the Mariners, Josh Romo.
Way too late on the fastball. Way early.
First pitch just misses.
Sweeping curve.
The M's up big in this one here at the top of the ninth. And the righty deals. Swing and a ball lifted left field. Profar has a beat on it. 2 down. 2 outs, base is empty. Now here is Luis Urias. There's a strike. To third, Machado.
Man, thank God we're up by 6. I mean, fuck. That pitch, those 2 pitches, if we're losing, just write us out.
Padres nothing.
Good God. Heinously slow sweeping curve. Good fastball, we've been kind of struggling with anyway.
And we're back, bottom of the 9th. Stepping in for San Diego, Jose Azocar. Swanson back to work.
Let's leave Swanson in here.
Right down the chute, and it's 0-2.
Absolutely frozen on that heater right down the middle, and that's a pitch you're just not getting back. Now he's in a tough spot, especially after falling behind on a good first pitch.
One and 2 here. Just
Oh
off the
my
inside
God.
edge. And there's a ball.
Got a full count.
And he walked him.
No fucking way. Fuck off. That is a goddamn strike.
2 balls and no strikes, but now at least he gets a fresh start against a new batter, but he needs to get back into the strike zone and start pitching with conviction.
And they're down to their
God damn
last
it.
out. So the lineup flips over. Now here's Xander Bogaerts now. And ball
Fuck
1.
off.
I can't play around with him here.
Where's your
It's a
zone,
6-run lead.
dumbass?
At this point, got to attack hitters even if you give up a solo shot.
No, that
And the
missed.
slider
That's the ball.
I am right on the fucking edge, you
2
stupid
down,
bitch.
nobody on. We're in the last half of the 9th inning. Next
Oh,
over
that's
is
a
in
strike?
for a strike. In there at the
That's
knees.
unbelievable.
1 strike away. Right through there, got him. And that'll do it.
A little frustrating there at the end with some of the ball and strike calls we didn't get, but hey, able to wrap up a 6-0 win against a team that I think we typically play very well against, especially here in San Diego. I think there's maybe 1 series that we didn't win, but we usually get, every year we get 2 here, we get 2 in Seattle against San Diego, and we typically play very well against them. We hold them to 1 hit. Swanson gets the save because he pitched 3 innings, which is pretty wild. He had the energy for it, and even though it got a little dicey at the end, the score was never in doubt. And that double play obviously helped it a ton. And then he just was not aggressive. The batter was just not aggressive, which is weird. Only the 1 hit, though. We weren't going to get a perfect game anyway, just because excellent replay there. Okay. We weren't going to get a perfect game with Brian Wu because he was running out of energy in the 6th and into the 7th, so, or maybe 5th into the 6th. So that's, he pitched 6 innings, gave up 1 hit, struck out 4, no walks, no earned. Some long at-bats kind of gave us less and less of an opportunity to get him all the way through, but he does not have the largest amount of stamina. Anyway, Michael King, he gets the loss, 4.1 innings pitched. He gave up 5 hits, 4 strikeouts, 2 walks, and 5 earned on his line. Swanson picks up the save with 3 innings pitched himself. We got 2 in the first, 3 in the 5th, 1 in the 7th. Crawford was, I would argue, maybe even the player of the game. He was 2 for 4 with a home run, knocked in 4, and scored a run. Polanco was 1 for 4 with a 2-run blast. That scored Rodriguez. Rodriguez 1 for 3, scored twice because of a walk. There we go. That's a pretty good result for scoring 10+. in the previous game. 6 runs, got off to a good start, struggled a little bit, but finally was able to get into a good rhythm, figuring out the pitcher. They did switch the pitcher, and we were only able to score 1 more run. But that's kind of what happens when we hit that home run. It popped the difficulty up. Now you're kind of spinning your wheels a little bit, trying to adjust to that and figure out the pitcher at the same time. It's good. It's a 6-0 victory against a team that we typically play pretty well against. So that is good news for us. We improved to 77-16 on the season. The Padres jumped to 49-46 on the year. We will face off against the Padres tomorrow, 6 p.m. Pacific time, right here on the channel. Joe Musgrove, 7-7 with a 4.40 ERA, taking on Bryce Miller, 12-2 with a 2.18 ERA. And we'll see what the Padres have in store for us. That'll be on Wednesday. And then we have a 4-game set starting on Thursday against the Angels before the All-Star break. I'll be watching the Home Run Derby along with you and the All-Star game that'll stream on the 14th of July. And we'll have off-day content on the 17th and 18th before jumping back into it on Friday against the Houston Astros. So hopefully you enjoyed all of that. Hopefully you enjoy all of that. You can check out the stream over on twitch.tv/HondaSourceRex if you'd like to watch along. And hopefully we'll have some more fun. Thanks again for watching. Hopefully you enjoyed. You can subscribe right over here. You can ring the bell down below. You can watch more stuff right here. You can watch this morning's video up there. I believe it's a Cine 2 Nerdle, unless something else went up and I didn't realize it, but should be Cine 2 Nerdle, baseball. Subscribe. Thanks for watching. Good sports. Good night. And go Mariners.